If you feel trapped, if you're working a 9 to 5 that you hate, and you keep watching these YouTube videos about how to get rich or how to make money, how to start a business, and you're still not getting any real information, then this video is for you. Hey, my name is Christopher. I'm the founder and creator of The Blueprint Unlocked. And in this video, I'm going to give you 6 simple steps about how you can escape the trap society has you in. So if you're working a job that you hate and you're looking for a way out, perhaps you want to work from your laptop, be able to travel and make money online with your computer, I'm going to show you how. The first step, simply, but most importantly, is to figure out what you love. So we are living in a society today that is constantly handing you this card, giving you all these images of what success should look like. You know, the fast car and the big house and X, Y, and Z. But in fact, none of these things are true. None of these things are success, or maybe they are. See, success is defined by you. What do you think success is? And that is what it is. That said, I think most reasonable people could agree that a successful life is one where you're waking up doing what you love to do. So you need to get a clear idea. You need to truly figure out and truly think about what you love. What do you want to wake up every morning and do? When you're at that job that you hate, what are you thinking about? That's what you need to do. And you need to do every little single thing in your power to turn that into a reality. Why? Because then you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life, and nobody wants that. I don't want that. You don't want that. Your family, your friends, nobody wants you to be miserable. I want you to get paid to do the things that you love. So that's very important. Very important. Take your time, think about it, choose it. Step 2, before going forward, before creating this business, this online business, doing the thing that you love, you need to create time. See, it's very, very hard to create a business working a 9-to-5 job. How do I know? I created my business while I was working a 9-to-5. It took much longer than I would have liked, and it's very difficult. And I'm about to show you a path, a thing that you could do, that if I could go back, this is exactly what I would do to save this time and expedite your process in creating this business. Let me draw this out on a graph for you. So if we make a line graph here, and let's say this vertical line here represents money being made, and let's say this line down here represents time. Most people, when they create a business of any kind, online or selling physical goods, their line might look like this. At first, they're getting a few customers and a little bit more, and then it shoots up right here. At this point, this is where people are able to quit their 9-to-5 and then put all of this time back into their business, which would be between 40 and 50 hours a week gained that you now have to expedite the growth of your company. And what I'm about to tell you is how to take this point and put it right here so that your graph looks more like that. And you save, this 1 or 2 years that it took you to get to that point. So in order to save time, what you need to do is cut down your expenses. If you lower your bills, you increase your time. How is this possible? Because if you lower your expenses, you don't have to work at the job as much to pay for these things. So let's say, for example, you're spending $1,600 a month on your apartment. That's expensive. If you're living alone, do you need every room? Do you need an extra bathroom? Do you need X, Y, and Z? Or probably not. If you're living alone, all you really need is a bedroom, 1 bathroom, and 1 stove. That's all you need to survive. You have to live like a prisoner for a little bit. And if you're not comfortable doing that, the odds of you becoming successful are like slim to none. So how can you get something like this? Well, you could lease a camper, a nice camper that has a little bit more than that for $250 a month. That's a lot cheaper than the $1,600. Or you could go on like Craigslist and find, rooms and homes that you could rent for, $400 a month as a nice kitchen. That's a lot cheaper than $1,600. So let's say you were able to lower all of your bills to $1,000 a month. How are you going to pay for that? Easy. You get a part-time job doing something mindless like bagging groceries or stocking food items. Why? Because now, what did you do? You just saved yourself 30 hours a week. And this period right here, this 1 to 2 years, where business owners that are creating their business waiting for this time to quit their job. You just expedited that process by 1 to 2 years. You just gained 30 hours in your week. So you need that time if you want to expedite this process. You need it. Lower your expenses, increase your time, increase the time you have to do what you love. You have more time to do what you love. You become an expert at it. Let's go into the third step. Document the process. Now, what does that mean? So if you are an expert, you can kind of skip what I'm saying now, but let's say you found out what you love and now you have the time to do it. And I'm going to use this example. I've used it before. Let's say you want to be a carpenter for some reason. Maybe your uncle built a chair when you were younger and you fell in love with the way he was able to turn the wood and whatever. So you want to be a carpenter. You want to be a carpenter, and that's what you want to do. Well, with this free time on your hands, what you can do is contact every carpenter in your area. And you say, hey, I'm going to be willing to work for you for free. I will work for you for free because I want to learn how to be a carpenter. I'm just asking for one thing in return. I want to film the process of me becoming an expert woodworker. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to film. And trust me, most business owners would love this idea. Wow, I'm getting free exposure and free labor. That's a good deal. And this is exactly what I did with the blueprint. Now, I didn't find someone I could work under because I don't know what it is, but it's like online business is this mystery and no one likes giving information or just nobody knows. So the blueprint is a 20-part series essentially with monthly updates for the next 4 years of how I started as a Papa John's delivery driver and built a company. I filmed the process. That process then became my product. If there's anything in this video you should remember, it's remember this. At the very least of everything I'm teaching here, if you were to land a job doing the one thing that you truly love, I could only assume that would be a lot better position in your life than what you're doing now. If you're already an expert at the thing that you love, you're just looking to learn how to start an online business, you just work in reverse. You just film a process of you teaching somebody who would like to become or have the knowledge that you already do. Starting, I don't know, about the different types of wood grain and then, how to cut it properly and build furniture. Also film and show people how to sell the furniture and how to make money as a business. The fourth step, turn the process into the product. Now, that's essentially what I just taught you. Now, the product, we said video course. Well, that is an e-commerce, something that you could sell online. What else? You could do an ebook. You could set up a community, charging $20 a month. So the people that buy your video course or buy your ebook can also be a part of this community and be able to ask you free questions about, how to start their carpentry business. The thing is, there's so many products that you can make and sell online. These are just a few of the common ones. Number 5, create a selling platform, essentially your business. The next thing to do is to build a website, which is a selling platform, essentially. A lot of online businesses are simply a landing page. There's no tabs or anything. It's just a landing page that sells the product. You could do that. That's perfectly okay. And how do you create a website? Well, you could do it yourself. There's so many tutorials, Wix tutorials, Bluehost. You could also do another thing. You could hire a contractor. So you could hire somebody to make the website for you. You could hire another contractor to do the copy on your website, or you could just buy marketing books and learn how to do all of this on your own. That's exactly what I did. Again, it's going to take you longer, but at the very least, then you develop skills that you can put into other fields. And I'd also like to mention something very important here. Within these steps, preferably between steps 4 and 5, it would be ideal for you to save up $1,500. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you could start an online business with $0. No, the fuck you can't. I've started multiple businesses in my life and not one of them costs $0. If you want to start something, it's going to cost you a little bit of money. I would say save up $1,500, and this is going to give you enough cushion to be able to create the website and get everything you need to create the business. There's other things that are important that you're going to have to look into, like the legal requirements. Because yes, even online businesses have legal requirements. You need a terms, conditions. You need a privacy policy in order to sell anything online. privacy policy if you're collecting people's information, which you will be because you're selling a product, and terms and conditions, refunds, X, Y, and Z. I would suggest that you hire a lawyer to either draft these documents for you or create your own with templates and have a lawyer look it over. You're also going to need money to set up your LLC, and then equipment you may need, editing software, because you're going to have to, unless you hire a contractor, you're going to have to edit this video course, the process that you went through. So you need to build a selling platform, something that people can click to and go and buy your product. I'd also like to say here, the devil's in the details, and there's a lot of details within each one of these steps. I'm trying to give you an honest roadmap that you can put on your wall, and I assure you, I promise you, this is enough information where you could figure out all the details that you need to do. So the last and final step would be getting clients and creating content in your niche. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they start a YouTube channel or something, they start a social media channel, and then once they get it big, they make big, and they get 100,000, 1 million subscribers, then they think, oh, I need to start selling merchandise like hats and products and stuff. That's not what I teach people in the Blueprint. I teach them exactly what I'm teaching you. You create your product first. You create your selling platform first. So when you hit social media, the very first video you make, you have something to sell. It means you're not waiting for YouTube to pay you. You're not waiting for social media money. You're able to make money from the very beginning. That's why I'm teaching you these steps in this chronological order, and I'm amazed no one else on YouTube teaches this because, I don't know, it just makes me think no one else has done it. But do things in this order, because the sixth and final step is going to be creating content in the niche that your product is in, around the thing that you love, creating that content, and then pushing people and driving people to your website. And that's essentially all you need to do. That's it. Those are the 6 steps about how you can kind of escape the trap of society and start making money on your laptop. Traveling the world with a store online where somebody in the Philippines is watching your YouTube videos and wants to join your course. You're making money in your sleep. So that's how you escape the trap of society. If there's one thing you need to take away from this video, it's the first thing. Figure out what you love. Because again, waking up every morning, having purpose, and doing the thing that you love, there's not a single person in the world who could say that's a sign of unsuccess. That is the ultimate success, especially when you are your own boss, making money on your terms, with your time, on your laptop. If you click right here, you can see how to make an in-video ad for your business similar to mine. Guys, let's be honest, the economy sucks right now. On top of that, you're probably working a job that you don't really like just to pay bills, just to get by. There's no reason today. Anyone today can create an online business doing the things that you love to do. You can literally make money doing the things that you love. If you want to replace your current job with your own solo online business, click the link below and we will teach you how to build your own solo online business. Start getting paid to do the things that you love to do.